Welcome back to the Trail of Mushy the Cowboy Cook. Thanksgiving is rapidly approaching. Today we're going to cook some turkey wraps. These you can prepare ahead of time, the day before or so, and then pop them in the oven right before the meal. Another easy dish for Thanksgiving. Let's get into the video. Alright, for these turkey wraps, I've got a small Dutch oven. Actually, it's a spider. See the long handle on the legs? It's about an 8-inch spider. You can do big Dutch ovens with them. I'm just going to do about 5 or 6 of them. I line this one with aluminum foil, make it easy clean up, and I sprayed it. I took just boxed cornbread stuffing and moistened it up a little bit. And all you're going to do, I bought some fairly thick turkey breast. Lay down some stuffing on the one end of the turkey and just roll it up. Actually, this is thinner than I thought. I'm actually using 2 pieces of turkey. So you just repeat the process. And just roll them up. Now I got this recipe from a dearly departed fine lady. She her husband worked with me at a food company, and I hit it off with him really well. She was excited that he would be able to be home for dinner, whereas his previous job he was working in the evening, so she loved to cook and was excited about being able to basically cook every night for him. And her daughter got married, and she was the one catering the meal, and her daughter requested turkey rolls that her mother had made for years. So she asked me if I could come help serve the meal, prepare the meal and serve it. So I did. I was happy to. I think we had 4 big pans of turkey rolls. Just an ungodly amount, but it got eaten. And I've done it several other times. I did it with the Scouts. We went camping one time and had the newer boys rolling these up, and I remember one boy, he wasn't sure about eating it. I said, well, you should always try what you cook and see how it is. And once they were done, he tried it and he enjoyed it. But this is something you could make up a pan of it the day before Thanksgiving, wrap it up, stick it in the refrigerator, and then Thanksgiving Day, or right before you're going to cook or serve, put gravy on it and pop it in the oven. Like I said, you just want enough moisture to kind of hold the stuffing together. You can make your own stuffing if you want to. That would work really well too. That would really get you ahead of the game for Thanksgiving meal. And it'd still be your homemade stuffing. I think I've got room for, yep, this one and one more. Well, I'm going to go for broke. I got another piece of turkey. I can make one more. And if I squeeze them, I got just enough room to get them in there. Got the lid on my Dutch oven heating up, if I didn't already say it. I'm going to put about a tablespoon or two of butter, just a pat of it, it'll melt and get all down in there. You don't want your stuffing to be too wet because it's going to soak up the gravy, and if you put butter in there, it'll soak up that too. So you want it on the drier side, otherwise it'll get really mushy. I just got a jar of gravy here, turkey gravy, and I'm just going to pour that over it. If you're cooking at home, put in a 350-degree oven. Alright, this thing is piping hot. I cooked it for about 20-25 minutes, had a nice hot fire going. Brown the edges of the meat a little bit up on top. Set this to the side. Let it continue to cool off. Now, like I said, you can make your own dressing if you want. This is actually some smoked turkey. Thought it'd give it a nice flavor, and since I'm cooking over the fire anyhow. But the fine lady that made this, or that I'd gotten the recipe from, her name was Elsie. Fine lady. Here's to her. And that was probably, I was probably not quite 45 or so. And that just goes to show you, you can always learn new things, new recipes. Like I said, I've been cooking since I was 11. Really got into actually cooking, recipes and whatnot, and trying to challenge myself in cooking and cooking different ways when I was in my 20s, especially right after college. And this just proves I'm willing to learn, and and I enjoy what I learn from people. Try this. Like I said, you can have it ready the day before Thanksgiving and just pop it in the oven. You know, 20-30 minutes later, you got you turkey and dressing. Make your homemade gravy, dressing, and then wrap it up in some turkey. I think everybody would be pleased with that in your family and friends. Here's to you, Elsie. Very good. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video on the turkey wraps. Easy to do. Save you time. Thanksgiving Day, if you'll make them ahead of time, throw some gravy on it and pop in the oven. Something different, but easy to do. I've cooked it many times ever since that wedding when I was first introduced to it. I've even done it camping. So it can be done indoors and outdoors. If you like videos like this, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Share it, like it, ring the bell, and Mushy the Cowboy Cook will see you down the trail.